The first feature we will talk about are islands. Islands are bodies of land that are completely surrounded by water. Islands can have different sizes, shapes, climates, and animal and plant life. Some islands are cold and icy like the islands in Alaska. Other islands can be warm and surrounded by tropical waters. Some islands can be rocky with no wildlife, while some are full of wildlife. There are many islands that are so very different from one another. Now you may be wondering, Earth's continents are surrounded by water, so are continents islands too? Technically, continents are bodies of land surrounded by water, but because they are so big, we do not consider them islands. Islands are a lot smaller than any of the Earth's continents. Another one of the Earth's physical features are lakes. Lakes are large bodies of water surrounded by land. There are millions of lakes on the Earth, and they are in every kind of environment. Lakes can be all kinds of different sizes. Some lakes are small enough to fit in your yard and are called ponds, while others are so big that we call them seas. They can also be very deep or very shallow. The next physical feature we will talk about is one that you can see here in East Tennessee, mountains. Mountains are an elevated or raised part of the Earth's crust that show exposed rocks. Mountains usually have very sloped sides and a high point called a peak or summit. Here in East Tennessee, we are surrounded by the Smoky Mountains, which are shown in the picture. The mountains are very tall and created by plate tectonics that smash into one another, which causes the Earth's crust to rise above the ground. Oceans are another physical feature of Earth. An ocean is a massive body of salt water that covers the majority of the Earth. About 71% of the Earth is covered by oceans. Some of Earth's major oceans are the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. The majority of the ocean has never been explored, so there is a lot we can still learn about our planet's oceans. Peninsulas are another feature of Earth's physical geography. A peninsula is a piece of land that is almost completely surrounded by water, except it is connected to the mainland on one side. One of the most recognizable peninsulas is the state of Florida. Florida is almost entirely surrounded by water except for one side, which is connected to the rest of the United States. The next physical feature I want to mention is plains. A plain is a large area of flat land. Plains cover more than 1/3 of the Earth's land. Grass is the main type of vegetation that grows on plains. Here is a fun fact. Some plains can form as water and ice erode dirt and rock on higher land, where other plains can be created by volcanic activity. Another physical feature on land is a plateau. A plateau is a flat, elevated landform that goes up sharply above the surrounding area on at least one side. There are two kinds of plateaus, volcanic and dissected plateaus. A volcanic plateau is formed by small volcanic eruptions. A dissected plateau forms because of the upward movement of the Earth's crust. Another physical feature that has water is a river. Rivers are bodies of water that look like ribbons and flow downhill because of gravity. Rivers can be small and shallow or wide and deep. Every river has a point where it starts, called the headwater. Headwaters can come from rainfall, snow melting, or groundwaters. The final physical feature of Earth is a valley. A valley is a depressed area of land that was washed out by gravity, water, or ice. Basically, valleys are land that look like it is in the shape of a V or a U. Rivers and streams typically make the valleys that we see, and there are many valleys all across the Earth. Valleys can be all the way in the North Pole and appear all the way down in the South Pole too. The Earth has so many different and unique physical features. In this video, we have gone over islands, lakes, mountains, oceans, peninsulas, plains, plateaus, rivers, and valleys. See if you can find any of these physical features as you go throughout your day. We can see the Earth's features all around us.